Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 14 of The Rock. I'm the Custard Prophet. So we are coming straight after our sort of, well, it wasn't disappointing, but our loss against Rangers in the Europa League. And we are now here in the Pepe Reyes Cup. No idea who Pepe Reyes is, but he sounds an important fellow. So we are the winners of the Rock Cup, and we're playing Europa FC, who won the league. They beat Lincoln Red Imps. So we've not played Europa FC. So that is exciting in itself, but so we have managed to do a couple of transfers, and I'm quite happy with them. We'll have a look at them, because I think this one actually here is coming in. So this was because I was faffing about trying to get this guy, and I just wanted to be sure. So he is a central midfielder, someone who's going to give us he's probably going to be first choice really in there. But you look at that, he's got 15 decisions, 15 first touch, 11 long shots, 10 passing, and then decent tackling technique, passing 10, and he's a decent player. So he's going to be coming in January. We just missed out on getting him in before that, and we're not paying anything for him, but he will be on his way. But the guys who have just come in, so we've lost Tony Cascarino, we've replaced him with Ryan Cascarino, who will then undoubtedly become Tony Cascarino. So this is a Gibraltian international footballer. There were a couple of other guys who were available, who were actually playing in the main team, didn't have a club, weren't interested at all. But this guy we had to really, really work for. As you will see, we're paying him £400 a bloody week. I mean, that is a lot of money for us. But I thought, if we've got £400,000 from the European Cup, we can probably afford £400 a week, at least on one player. But what this guy brings us is a midfielder or a defender who can mark, tackle, and decent passing, decent decisions. A lot of the other things are going down, but as you'll see, but his physicals aren't great. But he can sit in the middle there and cause utter chaos. I'm massively happy with that signing. I'm really happy to pay him £400 a week for a year, and see how that does. I have a feeling he might be a really key player in what we're doing. The other thing we're doing, because we are now a semi-professional side, we can take players in on loan, and we've been looking for a goalkeeper for bloody ages, and we've not been able to find anything. But I did come across this guy. So he is a young goalkeeper playing for Red Imps, who is much, much better. Look at this guy compared to Shalaf. I mean, Shalaf, he's better aerially, but everything else, this guy kicked his ass. So we are going to develop this player, because this is what we do. We're a team that develops Gibraltian players. We'll develop this guy, and hopefully maybe we'll get hold of him in the future. But he is essentially going to be our first choice goalkeeper from for this season. So today we are playing Europa FC. There are a couple of suspensions for red cards and things in the league previously. So Munoz is suspended for a game, and Harrison is suspended for a game. So there's no chairman of the board. I was umming and ahhing exactly how we should do this. So because Cascarino plays much, much better in that much more sort of in that sort of more defensive midfielder role, we've brought him back, and he's going to play in there. And we could play him with Bakara, and if we hadn't have had Munoz going out, we would have done that. But as it is, we're going to start him off as this anchor man just ahead of the defence. Hopefully it makes a big difference, and Farrugia is going in front of them. Or could we just do that? We'll do that. Right, I think I'm happy with that. So, beyond that, Matty Mason's staying on the bench for now because we're not trying to be overly attacking here. But the team as it stands is Death up top as usual. Then our attacking front three midfielders of Technica, Monorail and Sammy Davis Jr. Farrugia is playing in the midfield just behind them, and Cascarino just as a defensive midfielder, anchorman. And then the defence is the usual suspects: Fraser, Becerra, Rogers, but it's Danon in central defence, and we have our first view of Avellino in goal. So let us see how we do against Europa FC. Again, this would be for another cup, so it would be amazing. I'm not expecting anything again, but you just never know, because we've played so well recently. We lost to Rangers recently. We've a couple of games, but Rangers were a very, very good side. I can't believe that this side here are going to be anything like what Rangers are. Europa FC. I wonder if we get really, really good, whether, where we can actually put a stadium. If we want to build our own stadium, where on earth we can put it? Do we have to kind of float it in the ocean? I don't know. Right, well, it's a slow start to this game, a very, very slow start. Cascarino already yellow carded. I mean, that's one thing. What's his aggressiveness like? Let's have a look at the lad. It's not that bad, actually. So you'd expect him to be able to kind of hold his own here. So we're sort of matching things with Europa FC. Bossio to Debar. It's then Bossio. Oh, what a save from Avellino. I mean, if there's ever a reason to keep someone in goal, that I think is it. He literally did some crazy acrobatics there. Sosa, Arroyo, and it's away for the corner. So Europa FC have started fairly strongly. But our goalkeeper there has made a save, which gives me a lot of hope for the future, because I'm pretty confident our other man would not be making that save, certainly not in those circumstances. The bench is also looking fairly strong as well. I mean, we're missing two really good players, but we still have a bench that I look at and I think, well, there are options there to make changes. And even beyond the bench, I know we have players who can make a difference. So that was the dullest first half in football. They had that one shot. But there's a lot more to come for you, I think, guys. I misclicked there, but, they don't care. So is it going to be penalties? This is a huge thing. Pepe Reyes. Apparently, he's a big person in Gibraltian football, and it'd be nice to get something like this, especially as we're not playing Red Imps. You feel we got more chance that we're not playing Red Imps. Farrugia, he loses the ball there. It's Simmons. It's into Hernandez into Sosa. Oh, Debar. Oh no, it's Debar getting the goal. I want to go to Debar. It's over there. I need to have a pint from Debar. Yeah, and that's what he does. He gets his pint and he scores a goal. The arrow. Oh, right. Okay. This is not quite going to plan unless we can get something here. Technica into Monorail into Farrugia. You're going to play a pass? Oh, it's just wide. Right, we're going to have to sort of fledge this out a bit. I'm going to put Cascarino back into a defensive role, and then what am I going to do? Bring Draper on as a ball-winning midfielder, so we can get a little bit more like that. I feel we might be a little bit lacking defensively at the minute, and we'll try and see and get that. Get our Gibraltian international in defence there. Right, okay, nothing's happening. Fair enough. Monorail is going to come off, which is shocking, I know. Shocking. Poacher and advance forward. Right, okay, come on. Let's fucking do this. Apologies. Yeah, swore there to some extent. Come on, guys. Come on, let's do it. Let's push the envelope. Right, okay. It has been mainly them, I have to say. I mean, it's been, in terms of chances. Oh no, Fraser's got it. He won the ball well. It's Avellino into Mbakura, into Cascarino. A poor ball there from Cascarino. It's Debar. Hernandez. It's Malabi. Toscano. Oh, what? No. Oh, no. That was not a foul. Shit. The arrow. Oh, that's an awful penalty. We get away with that. I mean, to be fair, that was never a penalty anyway. It was a beautiful challenge. Beautiful defensive play. Right, come on, guys. Oh, what a brilliant bit of defensive play there. Right, so what we got to do here is push up a little bit. Fraser, he doesn't like it, but he's going to do it anyway. He's going to play as a attacking wing back. Labartum is coming on for Technica, just because I don't want the worry of a yellow card for Technica. I just want him bloody running. I think Draper's got his. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. We should have got that. Nuts. You know, they've had the chances. They've probably been the better side. It's not been a lot in it. Debar. Yeah, I don't think he's a relation to Debadge. I've got Debadge. Oh no, is that Faroujarov? No, thank God for that. No, well, it's Europa FC who eventually do the business there, but it was a close old game. It gives me a lot of hope that we won't be completely overawed this season. But I think we've brought in some good players. I thought Avellino looked good. We didn't see much of Cascarino, to be fair, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what he does. I feel he's going to be a really important player. Exactly where he plays, I don't know. When we've got a fully fit team, whether he's a defender or whether he just plays in front of that defence, I'm more tempted to play him in front of the defence, mainly because his legs have gone a little bit. So he wouldn't necessarily be relying on his ability to kind of cover. It would be more about being in the right place at the right time and making challenges. Well, we didn't win the Pepe Reyes Cup, or Reyes Cup, sorry, and well, it's a disappointment to the Hound Dog fans, but it was a surprise that we were there in the first place. Apparently that was an irrelevant tournament to our board, so it doesn't really matter, but I think it was nice to show. Well, I hope you enjoyed the episode. That's probably it in terms of signings. We keeping scouting, but I'm not quite sure what we are allowed to do now. We are a semi-professional club, whether we're allowed to bring people in on free or what, but we'll see, and I'll let you know what happens. We're going to come back for the first couple of games, I think, of the season, and then we'll sort of kick on a bit and get into the season. And hopefully we'll do okay. So thank you very much for watching. Please hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.